So
We swapped
earlier,
out. Okay, you're gone.
no, I was just gonna go off on a tangent. Something you said earlier.
I'm wondering, would Clyde runes now be a thing? It's just
I
Slayer
think
for
it could be
Sam.
possible. If Clyde maybe played Zag, I think that could be a good.
But then they should probably leave the rocks untouched. The percentage.
Maybe up
Maybe
to
in that
9%.
90% and put them on Cigar.
Yeah.
Maybe then.
I think if Clyde is Zerg, what they could use is a good Scion. I mean, I think that's the biggest counter to Clyde style Zerg.
And you're not playing.
Probably his worst enemy.
There's other counters too, though. Like I know ZBT will add like hellbats to other people's like outposts and stuff. So any limbo that comes will feed ZBT.
Just overall learning to counter those giant ling balls that he sends, I think is
Yeah.
a pretty big key.
Because Clybot will limbo like every single pane on the map and like every single eco. So you have to make sure everything's like limb proof.
Yep. And I think it's a snowball effect. When he is able to ling ball everything effectively, he gains so much map control. He knows exactly where you're gonna base. And
he gets more
when that
feed.
happens, yeah, and he gets more feed. He comes immediately whenever you start basing, right? And he breaks it and just destroys you. So if you're able to control the number of lings on the map, get rid of those ling balls, you can get a lot of map control, and that way he has a lot harder time finding the base, right? Gives you setup and
yeah.
Yep.
That is how how I see wins against Clyde go. You see, gives survivors something. That's what allows them to.
Alright.
Rock's game looks interesting. Some mini bases. I'm not seeing a good base location actually. Maybe
bottom left.
Bottom left.
I mean, the rocks are kind of covering everything. You have that huge entrance though.
Yep.
Circle can just decide for the low ground or up for the high ground, either one.
They could take.
They have a pretty big surface area.
Block the choke, but I don't know. I need a lot of eco advantage for that. Just the size of the ramp.
Ooh. Clyde is going Kerrigan. That's tough.
He went off it.
Oh, okay. They're unsure. Oh, I probably told him to swap off then.
Yeah. Oh, so I was just gonna go off on the tangent earlier. What you said earlier about like Technician. What do you think of Technician? Yeah. What do you think of Technician?
I kind of asked if other people think he has a place. I don't know. Like the times that he gets to the point where he can solo carry are really hard to hit.
Yeah.
You'd really need your team to buy time for that, and I just haven't really seen that happen anytime recently. Like maybe in 1 or 2 games, but besides that, it's mostly just him saving other people through his hallucination spell and maybe repairing rocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think he has more of a supportive role between that, like anti-armor missile, the slow, and maybe have like just a little bit of towers, not like completely hard to carry, but like have like 9 max out towers and chrono boost them when or accelerate them whenever there's attack happening. Like I think he can do a lot of damage from pretty far away.
What towers are the best to get there? I mean, pure damage is nice, but he has quite a lot of good supportive.
I think the debuff towers are probably the biggest. I mean, you need a good mix of them, right? You need the siege towers and micro to block off the lings or attack the entry. You have the disintegration and shot. Like debuffs, like I think a good healthy mix, especially if you're playing a more supportive role for your team. That
I would agree. Like, there's no tower that's bad or anything.
Game resumed.
Just getting a good comp. I think that's how Fatline would put it. You got to get a good composition based on the situation.
Yeah. Right, Ruin and Sis. Interesting. I think that's doable. Either side, that sounds fair.
Yeah, Technician has a lot of good utility spells, like giving energy. Like, even if Mana Well was removed from Scion, like you could just give Scion full energy from Technician, or like a Prophet, or anything like that. Like I've tried giving Prophets energy early game, and they get 55 gas so quickly for Chrono Boost, which is really nice. Or not Chrono Boost, but Chrono Ward.
Take a little cheat look here at Zerg. It says on Dihaka. I think that's interesting for this lobby. I know it's been his favorite for a long time, but it leaves the survivors with a lot of space to maybe base, put something out there. If he doesn't get the kills, it can get fairly risky for them.
The name of the game, I think, here is survival. I mean, Sis plays a really low eco style. Very often, he just doesn't have the money to play games if survivors all survive in base. So I think as long as they can hold out and get a good base going, they have a really good chance.
A lot of walls here by Moron. Maybe he's playing to... Oh, I mean, if he goes far away and outposts here or wherever, I could see this because he can't remake the walls. But I think this might be a little too big of an investment early game.
I think it's gonna slow them down definitely. Especially if you're starting 2 markets, you want to get the 2, right, to put into your markets. So it's quite a miss.
Oh, is this already clocking? Going for ZBT. Okay, yeah. Going for ZBT right here. We have some corner goes by Sam. 4 pools. Would you guys salvage them? Or, I mean, probably the Haka, you keep them, right?
I generally do against Haka.
Some nice civilians on the ramp.
I mean, it's greedy to salvage them for more eco, but they're also good for utility. You can put them at outposts to make them like better for sling balls.
I think specifically against Haka though,
good for surviving.
Look at him; he's already chasing him. He's gonna need more charges, and if he gets his other personnel, he might be screwed. Oh,
says Osborne paying attention to that. Missed Sam now.
Lost him. I guess he's
but first hatch seems to be out. Okay,
yeah. So Clydebot and ZBT were ecoing together, and they both got found. I don't know if they're salvage in time or not. I think they did.
They did. Well, yeah, we just took a look there. Oh, Diaco was gonna go right next to Exotic's eco, but he turns around.
I think that might be a
going to his outpost instead.
Sure.
Not sure we. Okay, he's just gonna go for that now. Let's see, ZBT. Okay, does decide to open with submarines this game. That's more interesting. I'm trying to see where's their. Okay, he's just cornering right here next to stuff. I guess he can defend it like that, but it's also. I don't know if Diaka comes by. He is fairly close.
I think the Zergs are doing a poor job of clearing out Spirit output. Spirit has 2. Like these should have been killed a long time ago. Oh, there we go. He's gathering them.
Gathering links are here, holding them. Why is he not just attacking though? This will already be enough easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, I believe, to kill a Spirit Tower.
I don't know the exact number. Just 1 spawn of links are enough.
Yeah, 1 spawn. Yep.
If you micro them, obviously, if you micro them right around the edge, then 2 die along the way, and I'll get close.
I think that Spirit Tower kills it as 11.
Yeah, like giving Spirit this much gas this early can be very detrimental. So, like he already has like about 1,300 minerals or so.
Ooh. Wow.
And that's after having like a stagnant minute.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. He's about like, what is this? Like 2.5k now? Or no, wait, am I misreading that?
1.5.
No, is that like 1.5-ish?
Oh yeah.
But this outpost is still alive. That's his first up. 20 kills now, or 19. 20. Oh, he does get Bolt Steplar! Oh no, he will die here. That was well done by Sis. And really I guess Sampa should have gotten the medic or the medevac faster. What a lucky level.
It's finally trying to press that Spirit outpost. It is definitely going to get tougher though. Moron is starting to transition to the really hard Spirit outpost to kill in the corners. And the 2 armor, 2 life upgrades, I just think hard time dealing with it.
Exactly. Especially if you rally him like this, you kind of just have to right-click the pylon or the shield battery. Whichever one you choose, because they'll just get stuck right here. We'll see that in the moment, I think. Yeah, while he's running. Yeah, they just get stuck if there's 1 ling attacking. I mean, it will die eventually, but it would just give unnecessary. Okay, they did micro in the end, I think.
You know, when the Spirit gets to outposts like this early, before +1 armor hits, I mean, it's just so cheap. I do think Moron's making a mistake making too many outposts in the spot. He might cannibalize them. Get spread out a little and create more map.
Yeah. You do have to salvage Zico now. I think you got it out mostly. Like clicking on him. Okay, never mind.
He's gotten some good money already.
Yeah, he's at less than 1k now though. I don't know, Tripto, you're the Spirit main here. Or to some degree.
The main thing I disagree with is he got range 1 this early, but he doesn't really have the vision to utilize it. So that's just 100 minerals for the upgrade, and like every Spirit Tower from now on will cost more money.
Yeah, I believe you can be up 3 vision, right? You can have 3 vision without any range, and you are fine.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 vision.
+1/+1.
He's also just built too many outposts in the same spot. That was a pretty big detriment to his eco.
Yeah.
He could have had a lot more money to invest in now with all that.
Yeah, I think you can get away with just like 2 vision, 2 life for like the longest time.
Yep.
Until you need more gas. Maybe start adding more life so you get more feed when they limbo you.
By the way, what about these markets as decision? I know, Trypto, you've been deciding to go for lower market counts to have possibly higher luck, at least early game.
I usually get a decent amount, but like, yeah, early game, I don't want to spend like more than 25 minerals.
I mean, right now, yeah, he has...
Like, no, 5 is fine. 5 is good.
Okay. Because he does... Okay, now he has more than 1,000.
Get some growth out of that. I think he just turned 600 into 1,500, so pretty good.
It's just pulls here?
Just at 9 minutes, we would expect.
Yeah.
A little bit more than that.
Well, it's just like, that's how much money he had 5 minutes ago, too.
Yep.
So.
Just hasn't seen any growth. I think it's like +1 armor now. And I need to build more expensive outposts.
Zerg now just also focused the pilots to avoid what we saw earlier. Okay, Zagara wandering off creep a little. I was surprised.
But, you know what I think Moron should do here? He should get +2 attack upgrades. And not the 3rd.
Oh, cool. So that he can leave lanes with 3 HP. Yep.
Exactly.
So that the sentinels that Smithbar makes can kill him.
Yep. Or the Nomad Marines can finish him off.
Yeah.
Really synergistic with this team. Oh, whoa, he's got 5k now.
Did he just go up to 5k? Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think watching Spirit Markets grow is the most fun part of this game. I mean, that's just... We're not even looking at anything else.
Alright, well, we do have time, though. We can check. Zerg has 1 upgrades, nothing else. At least for now, they're trying to make a little push here on the top right. Not really an eco, though. Servers have kind of been evening out. ZVT is pretty low compared to last game for the time being. Just a +16. I mean, ideally at, I think 12 minutes you want to, or if your eco is going really well, 1 +64 at 12 minutes.
Yep.
Or 2 +32 in that, for that matter, are fairly good. So this is a lot lower than what we'd like to see, given an optimal eco.
I think this is gonna be tough for Zerg. Like, they're to Haka. The other team has map control, lots of eco. The team's spread out.
They've only been getting 1 kill, but maybe if he decides to go Hydras sometime soon.
So Overseers are out now, by the way, so definitely helps.
Does he have upgrades? What? Okay, he went for the vision upgrade. I personally like just going for the vision upgrade and leaving it like that, because I believe if I already have the map pressure, I don't need the other ones. What do you guys think about that?
I think definitely it is the most important upgrade, Vision 1.
Would you guys... Yeah, but would you guys also get the speed, for instance?
Yeah, I think I would prioritize... My list of prioritization is Vision, then Speed, then Health. But I think, again, what you said, it really depends on how much of the map you have under control. What kind of outposts they're building, right? Like, if it's a lot of Spirit outposts, you don't need the Health.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
No. Oh, wait, Morn. Maybe deciding to base now.
Oh.
I think,
wow. How much does he have? He has 11k in the bank. Okay. Yeah, if they get to set up the space, Diaka's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
He has to react fast. Does he notice?
If we look at Kybot, it looks like most of the money is with Moron. Sam Stukov is pretty rich. Zodok's Slendus is pretty rich, and Kybot's Nomad is pretty good.
Yeah, Kybot, a little stuff with Sam here.
I think this might.
I feel like honestly, it's not too much for Sam though. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, and he's floating a little bit.
For 13 minutes.
Exactly. Though fairly, as long, I mean, in this situation, you could just go a lot of spawning pulls to tank for the Spirit Towers. If Moran can get some damage upgrades to just, you know, do that and provide some tanking for him, that could be really valuable. He's also deciding to build in the low grounds. Trypto, I've seen one of your videos at least. You do like the high ground, or you do prioritize the high ground over the low ground, right?
Yeah. It's just about minimizing the surface area, and I think this low ground's fine because like. It's just like 12 or so hexes wide. It's not gonna be like the high ground above it is not that much better, but like he'll be able to expand to it after anyways. And it looks like his teammates gonna be able to defend it pretty easily. So if your teammates can defend it, it's not that important where you build.
I think the big issue though with these towers, they're not really defending anything. I think he could have built out maybe into the choke of the actual base he wanted to set. I mean, a lot of these towers are gonna be sitting here, and not really doing much. But if you control the choke instead, like that could really force the Hawk into.
Yeah, I would really like him to build on the high ground above it.
Yeah.
And then like his team can build on the low ground.
Yep.
And like to the left.
Filling up the donut corridors, the top left corridor.
Yeah.
Left corridor.
You could expand there. Yeah.
A lot of stuff here,
And
exactly.
go to this chat there.
Oh,
Alright.
mission's down.
Yeah, he didn't really come to the base. He was kind of just wobbling here over creep. I'm a little surprised he
I
didn't
think a lot of people
try to
are
go for
quite
that a little
far
more.
from the base, actually. I mean, oh, actually, Solendis is out of position.
Exotic, small,
as
some
well.
profits. And I think, yeah, okay, Stukov is on the base. So the rest of them should be here. I mean, Templar's already dead, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't really have an ego looking at Zerk here.
Dundee, we were joking about 2 damage earlier.
I did get 2 damage. Well, maybe he'll get more upgrades. Just get that. Oh,
I haven't seen him.
Lings are going to Spirit Eco. I think he's gonna.
Oh.
Gotta be
Oh, does
faster.
he
and
withdraw?
put
In
everything
salvage
out.
time? If he doesn't
Ton of
salvage in time,
markets
this
up as well.
could.
He doesn't. Oh
Ooh,
my god,
no,
those
thank
units
you.
of
Yes.
DBT
Yep.
really saving the
Oh
day.
god.
Yep.
Yeah. That was the game. That was the play of the game.
I think this Spirit Plate. This might be one of the luckiest things I've seen. What was he? He was at 1,000 minerals in 9 minutes, and then he hit 14k at 13. So, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous
that's
growth.
really huge. Okay, Sam making a little stuff here to tank. Spirit Towers continuously attacking.
I think if Spirit gets the gas for just continuous market usage, it's not too abnormal though.
Zerk's also just
Yeah, I'd really like him to build the high ground a little bit now, so that he can start defending the base above it. Because that low ground base above it is very strong, especially because Spirit will stop any counterattacks from happening on the rocks. So it'll just be one entrance.
What do you guys think about
go.
his decision to break this? I just don't think there's anything to break here. I think he might be wasting a little bit of time. Could definitely go around and
Yeah, he should probably just macro up a little.
If you read out,
maybe if he stays around to make sure that they don't set up anything, because it's kind of awkwardly placed and doesn't, like the way it is now, it doesn't really leave a lot of space. You know, if he just hovers here, maybe he'd fight clientbot stuff, maybe on the other side, just trying to get these actual ecos out of the game.
I think
going away here, they can, you know, start setting up the eco and everything. They might be giving them too much time. I don't know. But on the other hand, they might already be on the losing side here, unless they get some lucky snipes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think trying to get like snipes of people going to the base would have been a good idea, and like trying to just clear the rest of the eco on the map. But like, as it is now, the rest of the eco on the map is enough to win the game, especially if they keep building their army together.
To get Hydras, he obviously tries to go for the
profit here.
I think
they should definitely be addressing some spots, especially with Stukov. It's kind of obvious where they are. Very easy to clear.
Yeah. And there's no vision like the lower rocks, so theoretically you could get a snipe there. I
believe ZVT's eco and Sam's, they've already been here for like about 10 minutes. That's not, if you know that it's there, because there's been a roach ball right here. So they know of that. They should have really been clearing that. Another scan, they know of type, but no way.
I think
all the scans
really needs to get to the base. He is still outside the base. He could definitely help with Colossi dealing with these. I guess they don't really need the help now, but maybe he could push or do something on them.
Solendis' power spike is just mid game, and they're kind of wasting that.
Alright, here we see them. Dark Monoliths, the anti-air spirit. At least putting a few in there for the nomads. I mean, they've already probably have so much space that they don't need them, really. But
I think this game is looking like a loss for Zerg. Like, Spirit's just too bad. They have too many people defending.
You don't know, man. It's NA premates. NA throws can always happen.
Especially at Haka. I mean, right now it looks like a lost place, but a good pull, a good snipe, could definitely help.
Yeah. This can be a risk of that. We saw that earlier with Templar.
I guess that's true. If they snipe the Spirit here and kill the 2 ecos on the map with Roach Balls, they seem to be killing the top one with Roach.
Okay, all the PD's down, but they can just place more.
I guess the way that I think about the Haka games is just you just never know what's gonna happen. Like survivors could be super ahead and then they could all die, or like Zerg could be super ahead and you get a trap on them. So.
Yeah. We even saw that the other day. We had like 2 nomads, I believe, in the EU Premade. I believe Fatline and Chastro. And there was Slendis sitting in between both of them, but they both didn't have energy to spawn any more PDDs, so they did end up dying. Just unfortunate chain of events. So definitely everything's possible. With these Spirit Towers, it can get quite hard though.
I think Sam is doing an excellent job of using stu cop mechanics. Like he has been holding all his equal against witches.
Yeah. They sent lane ball top and just fed him gas.
There's a lot of units coming out here.
We're trying to break Cigar made all her way.
The target fire the Haka could do a ton of damage right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be the case though. They're kind of just redirecting for most of the time. Oh, Clyde trying to protect the Seagull all there.
I think they might break this with just brute force. Look at that, they're making progress without losing too much HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not focusing down. Or maybe he's now, actually. What rockets are they on? 3 damage. That's not a lot. Okay, may have Clyde salvage. That's pretty big. You can't really warp any units for now. Yeah, made 2 SUVs.
I'd like to see a little bit more range on the Spirit Tower so that more can be attacking. Like that can make a huge difference to DPS.
Hold up, these nomads are level 8 and 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
If they get too much here, I don't know, this can really backfire again. They have to break. If they don't break here, it's over with the nomads, in my opinion. Slen is already getting dangerously close to level 7. Oh, with all these links. Those Colossi we were talking about earlier, they're really doing their job here.
Yep.
Just keeping off all the Zerglings. A few hairspace too. But Zerg does seem to break. Killing all Logran stuff.
Really
He gets the rock now. They are remaking their stuff right here so they can warp in units again, I think. It might be too late.
Survivor is just really focusing on defending the spot. They're not able to show a lot of the other map. Zagara can just stay here and just make links forever. I think this is really quite dangerous. I mean, sorry.
Would we suggest that maybe warp in some units here with a Necto from Sam, then just send a mid? Or...
Yeah, I just don't think he has the money to, though. He's been spending a lot of his money on just trying to hold his base.
That's correct. He's still...
Okay, he
just got 2
aberrations around the map. They could do a ton of damage.
Oh, Diaka finally making his way through. Yeah, and I don't know if we saw
this is level 8.
8K. Wait, really? Okay. He's not transforming, though.
No, he hasn't gotten the spell yet because he just got so many levels so quickly.
Oh, yeah. 3 skill points.
If he came here earlier, though, he would have like been max or level 7 so fast.
I think the base is breaking, but they're taking a lot of damage now with the level 10 no match.
Yeah, I think his secondary base is just going to be at the end. He really needs to. He's like level 9.5, and he still hasn't gotten Mothership. Man, with a level 9 Mothership and level 10 and a level 11 Nomad, I don't see them killing those anytime soon. And the level 8 Prophet, this is just gonna be like a huge air army.
I think the Haka should really focus on Prophet. Prophet getting picked. Ah, so close.
Just not yet.
Yeah. He doesn't have the money.
They're just dropping on Zagara now. Okay, do force her to TP out. Yeah, if they can rebase here, Sloan is finally going for the Mothership. Okay, Stigov, he will have to go. Oh, the mules! He dragged one of the mules by accident. Yeah, this is about their saving grace right here.
So the technician died, right? Like him giving Nomad's energy right now would be so important. Yeah, so good. And like repairing the rock.
Bulls level 11. He tries to get another angle. He does have drag again, but against these nomads, they are fairly low on energy.
Sam has started pressuring a little bit on the map. I see 2 groups of units moving around, and his top lefty. I don't know actually.
He is getting it. Nah, he can. Yeah, he can hold that. You can hold that fairly easily.
Ooh, he's losing some Nactol here. Misclick.
They just ran in.
That's a very good snipe.
So many Hydras.
I missed that. Huh.
Alright. They still have Lightbot though. Lightbot, I mean, No Man's Lendus. Sam finally getting his eco into the base.
He has a 10 eco everywhere else though too. He could easily carry this game.
Spirit's making another little base here. He did only have like 9k when he left. Okay, he's up to 13k again. But yeah, I don't know. Zagar can just focus that together with him, together with Dihaka a few moves.
I think Scissor's biggest mistake this game was not clearing out the Stukov eco. He has been just fighting the entire time. And if he were to break those ecos and then if he was still fighting this, StuCHAD just wouldn't have the charges needed.
Is that his responsibility though? I mean, this one I think Zagara could have just sent a few units to and then scanned from low ground.
Yeah, perhaps.
The
I mean,
problem is
if you
Dihaka's
saw...
presence really helped them not set up early eco in here.
True,
I think if they did that,
might have been.
I'm not sure.
I think
Moron's getting cut off too. This is important. Like Moron's going top left, and he's kind of separated from his allies now.
Right. Might have a hard time getting, but bot left is just holding fine now. I don't know if they.
Yeah, I do like the decision though that Dihaka's still staying around while Zagara's trying to kill his Spirit. If they would both focus here, they would give them too much time to set up again. So for at least one to stick around, that's not bad. They don't have too much space. Maybe with the Dihaka drag range, what level is it on? It's 4. Max level. Maybe we can get a snipe here or there. Ah. Okay, probably try to go for the Profi here.
I think
they'll skip blocks.
Ruin is finally sending his Zagara bot right to the StuCHAD eco, but all these links, I just don't think they'll do anything.
They won't. Yeah.
Yep, he really needs to spend.
Oh wait, no! Oh, the Nactul's stuck right there in the back. Sam does blink over. Oh, I think you can hold this now though. But if they kill this Nactul, that would be pretty huge.
I'm just abusing the StuCHAD mechanics.
Oh my god, so many links. But they can't break this. The aberration's just so tanky.
Yeah, I mean they've been trying to break top left as well for forever, but that Nactul just keeps making units. And
that's a good pick.
Probably just got pulled. And the defense on PDD. Wait, PD on level. He's level 11. Why does he only have one on 3? I'm surprised. Those will be one that you definitely want to prioritize, especially against Dihaka.
I think he's doing a Seeker Missile build. He's just doing full damage Seeker Missiles and Auditory level 4.
Yeah, but against Dihaka, I mean, you need just runs. And probably shield too.
I think this level of Seeker Missile, level 4, like level 11, or rank 4 at level 11, can be good enough to kill Somps. I don't necessarily disagree with it. And I think rank 3 PDD is pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't know. Somps really haven't been the problem this game. And I don't know. I mean, they haven't been making any, and against Dihaka, it's really all about the snipes, I think. And they have been holding it. So their priority was just to stay alive, I think. So personally, I would have definitely went for the shield instead. Like, saving the... Okay, Prophet was too far out, obviously. And ZBT too. Never mind, Prophet got pulled. ZBT was too far out. But maybe he could have saved Prophet. Some nice Chrono Wards would have really helped. But they're still holding. There's so many aberration currents. Where's he getting a gas?
Oh, he has been fighting the entire game.
Yeah.
But those are expensive. They're like, what, 40 gas? Look at that.
If you look at Clybot, he's showing the stats, and Sam has 2270 gas from killing everything.
Wow.
And Moron's at 2230. Like, those are the 2 highest by a lot. With Clybot being 3rd at 1200.
Yeah, Clyde is pretty low on upgrades.
Just looking at Sam's eco at 250,000, that's what a StuCHAD untouched eco in 2 places.
Yeah.
He still has that top one too. He can even help out. Wait, where's Spirit?
I'm curious if this was.
Wait, he made his way bot left again? How?
Oh.
Or he just ran by. Wait, that's a huge mistake.
Yeah.
How can what?
That's a ton of creep there as well. Yeah.
You cannot let that happen.
Did they kill rocks to let that happen? I feel like there were rocks initially that were blocking that.
I think they were. I was killing rocks initially. I didn't expect
that.
I mean, at this point,
like, if
they're basing left, the Zag I think should have had the responsibility of cutting off left side and bottom side.
Going for drag the SCV, miss the Spirit. But even if
that Spirit's not the not the powerhouse of this game here.
Susu really unhappy about that grab. Did get out alive, I think.
Even if he pulled Spirit, I'm not sure if that would have been a kill. He still has blink up.
Yeah.
And Somps only do 3 and 25 damage, so we need 2 hits.
Maybe if he messed up. I don't know. That's still alive. Okay, finally cleared out the other StuCHAD one, but the Nactus just roaming around. Okay, this it seems to be A moving into middle. Okay, no, the Aka can't break here. But he can't really give them time to set up too. Really weird place to be in.
I think Sam could end this game. He just needs to get his supply upgrade and start pushing with aberrations.
He already is at some point. If Cigar comes too close here, this is the end.
The boys are next.
Meanwhile, Ruin is addressing all of the other bases on the map.
Nope.
Okay.
It's
yep.
looking pretty bleak now. This 2 cloud vibration starting to come.
Yeah, and he's got a maxed upgrades, max everything.
Well, he's
Missing his
2-3,
+3
but
armor,
besides that.
An upgrade's been army under attack.
Oh, he's
It
just
seems
got
like-
it. Nice.
It seems like Zerg is clear out the rest of the map, but this might just be too late. Like, we have too many levels, too many fed people.
Yeah, if they cleared this before, maybe they could have creeped here on high ground and seen the spirit walk over. I mean, even then, it's probably GG, but letting spirit here is, I think, a fatal mistake. That seals the deal.
This is just such a funny comp. Aberrations plus Colossi.
So funny and so strong, though.
I think that's one of the best parts of Slendis is people overmake Brutus versus you, and Brutus just aren't very good versus the other survivors.
Oh, the Necto finally dying. Probably too late, but it's a symbol. Symbolic meaning. No, they can't stop this. Maybe with all of the army being gone, he'll try to make, but they see him. Like with all these scans by.
Yeah,
whomever.
they just don't have enough snipe potential right now.
Oh,
Especially with
Haka's
that
going
HP.
yeah.
Going
The
towards
mule.
donut. He's
Oh, Stick off
attempt.
going.
all those
So he's just getting himself
If
trapped.
he
Like,
makes us fast.
could
They
trap
don't
himself.
have. The audience are really slow. Okay, Nectos are there though. Oh, he might get trapped here. Never mind. Ah,
I think he's got to get out. He's got to get out.
he's just dash. Oh, he failed the dash.
I think if he came
Oh,
from the
this
bot
is-
initially.
Oh, now they're spawning in units. No, this is GG. This.
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
what?
snap.
How did-
makes it out?
Huh?
Sam, offensive GG.
Oh.
Oops, he says.
Toxic.
I think it'd be so funny if Sam just died here.
Oh, grabbing the nomad. Will he die? Flight.
No,
No,
he just
that
got
level
PD'd.
4
No, okay.
PD'd.
It was all
That's
just a bait.
GG.
All
Last
just a bait.
game.
Yaga died.
Wow, what a game.
It was really Sith's last chance, though.
Yeah.
GG. That was fairly well played by the survivors.
It was looking real
That
close
really
at certain points, but I think they held and made it through.
But I think it kind of showed why Kerrigan most of the times is a better pick to go for. Because he didn't get the picks that he needed to go Dihaka. And at
Yeah.
that point, Kerrigan would have, or even, I don't know, Thakura's probably not, he's not very viable right now, but even Brack, I don't know. They could have broke that base a lot better than Dihaka could have.
Yeah.
Probably Karen.